There are few words as loaded in marketing at the moment as the word influencer. And interestingly, at Vidcon in London today, I haven't heard the word influencer once. Instead, we are faced with an army of creatives who are offering new ways for brands to connect and deeper, more intimate relationships with consumers. So we've come down to lift up the lid on influencer and creative marketing and find out what's going on.
So one of the interesting things that happened in online video is that 8 or 9 years ago, it was a very binomial distribution. You had online video creators on one side, you had traditional media on the other, and traditional media would look down their noses at the online video, people like, oh, that's just user-generated content. And then the online video creators would look over at traditional media and be like, yeah, we don't really care about you, we're just gonna do our thing. But now, it's gone from this binomial distribution to a continuum. And we're seeing more and more of the creators moving into traditional, but we're also seeing traditional media stars looking at online video as somewhere that they want to go. So whether Vanessa Hudgens, Will Smith, I could go on and on and on, who are building their YouTube and online video channels out because they see the value of having the direct connection to the audience and the community that you own, that you get when you're in this community-driven online video space. It's not a fan base, it's a friend base. And when a creator goes in, they're going like this and creating their video. So when you look at it, their face fills the entire frame. So when I'm sitting here with a creator in my hand, watching them, our faces are like this far apart. We're having an intimate conversation together, even though it's that creator talking to millions, hundreds of thousands, or millions of people. It creates a different relationship between the creator and the community. We're starting to see big brands come in, GoPro's down there, and Adobe, and how do we take advantage of this and leverage these communities in ways to really work together to build that community and understand how do I do it in a way that's authentic and real for me, for my brand, for the creators, and for their audience. So there are a number of people who are influencers, who are in it to become famous, and all they really want to do are the trappings of fame. Whereas when you think about creators, inside every creator beats the heart of an artist. They're doing it because they're passionate about something, they're passionate about building communities. The way that you come as an advertiser to work with a creator to get to their community is very collaborative. And it's not so much where you just kind of dump in and dump your message in and put your hashtags in and run away. It's I want to collaborate with you and your community to do something long term. I'm in it for myself that we see with influencers. Creators don't feel that way. They know they're in it for the long term. They're building a sustainable connection with their audience. And because they do, they're not going to go out and do something with a brand that's just going to make them 20,000 pounds and then run away. When you work with a brand, you need to disclose it. And the reason why is that trust is so hard to build up and so easy to lose, and then so much harder to get back. And if you've pulled the wool over the eyes of your audience by talking about a brand as something that you should buy because I love it, it turns out that brand just paid you a bunch of money, you're gonna lose your audience, you're gonna lose that trust, probably won't get it back. And the really good creators understand that.